I think one of the most interesting aspects about being a third culture kid, as someone who grew up in both Canada and the US, and also went to India for high school and undergrad, is how different the Western education system is as compared to, say, the Eastern or Asian education system. Going to school in the US or Canada, especially, is so dependent on where you're raised. Like, basically, if you went to, if you lived in a rich neighborhood, if you knew the right people, you basically have a way better job outcome than you would get if you weren't raised with a lot of money or you didn't grow up with a lot of money. And I see this a lot, especially in business school, because that really influences both the way that you speak and also the job outcomes that you're going to get. Whereas, growing up in Asia, your meritocracy is basically the name of the game. So if you get, say, like a high IATJ score, if you actually have a higher chance of probably getting a good job, even if you didn't grow up in a super rich neighborhood or you didn't have, super rich parents or whatever. And I really think that that's the difference between, performative meritocracy and earned meritocracy, which is basically like everybody has equal opportunity, but in actuality, only a few people do. Versus actual meritocracy, which is yes, you might not be the richest or, you might not have the right quote unquote, opportunities provided to you in childhood, but you could still be able to rise through the ranks to be able to be, say, an IAS officer, to go to these amazing universities in Asia and still be successful.